Welcome, history fanatics, to Mrs. Heron's video playlist, where you will get the best of the best in social studies. We're beginning with Unit 1, Where in the World Map Skills. The unit goal is analyze various types of maps of differing complexities. It includes Part 1 from Core Concepts, which is Tools of Geography, and Part 3 from Core Concepts, Climates and Ecosystems. We're in the final section of Unit 1, Types of Maps, and you need to be able to answer the question, what are the elements of a physical map, and then what are the elements of a political map?
This is Morgan Freeman from Going in Style, here to teach all of you young folk what to do when your tech dies and you don't have GPS in the car. It's called a map. Step 1, open the map, find your destination. There, plan your route. That's all there is to it. All right? Phones down, maps up. You don't need a robotic voice telling you how to do this. I believe in you.
In the last section, we learned how to read a map. Now we are going to look at the different types of maps. Remember, they will all have those same basic elements from the last video. Maps are used for all sorts of things, from who eats the most McDonald's to how many churches there are in an area, or which states are featured in different movies. You can find a map for all of your needs, and every situation will call for a new type of map. Today we are going to examine the three most basic types of maps: physical, political, and special purpose or thematic. Physical maps show the physical or natural features of an area. Take a look at this physical map of Oklahoma. What do you see? Is it a good example of a map? Why or why not? Compare it to this map. Does this one give us more information? It does, because it includes a title, scale, compass rose, and a key. It doesn't have grid lines or a locator map, but that's okay, because with this map we want to see elevation, or the height above sea level, and this key will help us understand which parts of Oklahoma have a higher elevation. The orange areas indicate the highest, which appear to mainly be in the Panhandle, while the yellow indicates the lowest, which seems to increase as we move closer to Arkansas. What else is on this map? We see mountains and we see water sources like lakes and rivers. Okay, let's move on to political maps. Political maps show political features of an area, like states, cities, capitals, countries, and boundaries. You get the idea. This is a political map of Oklahoma. Again, it has a title and somewhat of a key, but it isn't very descriptive and could be a lot better. Now this one, it has a clear title and a key, sometimes called a legend, a compass rose and a scale bar so that it's easy to understand. We don't see mountains, rivers, or other environmental elements, so we know this is not a physical map. What we see are county boundaries, the state capital, and county seats, or the main governing office for a county. Let's look at these maps side by side. Which one of these two is a physical map, 1 or 2? 2 is the physical map because it shows rivers, lakes, mountains, and elevation, but it doesn't show states, boundaries, or capitals. Now try this one. Is it physical or political? I tricked you. It's a little bit of both. It has lakes and elevation as well as boundaries and states. Okay, let's look at this last map for today. Special purpose maps, also known as thematic maps, show a special theme or idea. They are the wild card. They can show anything from which parts of the country voted for a presidential candidate, to theme park rides, to concert tours of your favorite musician. Climate and highway maps also fall in this category as well. Today we reviewed types of maps: physical, political, and special purpose. Remember that a physical map shows the physical features or natural elements of an area. It includes elevation, which is the height above sea level. Political maps show political units like states, countries, and counties. And then special purpose maps were also called thematic, and they're your wild card. They can show any special theme or idea. I will see you next time as we start Chapter 3 of Unit 1.